Okay, this is the 4.4a practice test, and I just thought I would go over this so we can review this. I think we did this in class, but some people were having some issues with some of the calculator work, so let's go over this. So an open top box is to be made by cutting congruent squares side x from the corners of a 38-inch by 28-inch sheet of tin and bending up the sides. Find the dimensions of the box of the greatest volume that can be made this way, and what is the resulting maximum volume. Round all answers to 2 decimal places. So I kind of worked it out just to save a little bit of time because I think this part's pretty straightforward, although could be wrong. So this is the piece of material we have. It's 38 inches by 28 inches, but we're going to cut squares of, equal length, I guess, from all 4 corners. So we can call that x. So when we fold these up, and I did this when I did example 3, you saw that when we fold this up, we get a box, and I would refer you to the example 3 that I did a video on in your notes, or video notes. That when we fold this up, the actual length of our box will be 38 minus 2x, because we're taking an x from here and here, and 28 minus 2x, we're taking an x from here to here. So we fold that up. This will be actually the length, this will be the width, and the height will be x. So the volume of the box will be length times width times height. This is the length, this is the width, and that's the height. Okay? And then we multiply this out just to get an expression for the volume, because we actually want to find the maximum volume we can make. Now I had to do this on the calculator, so I multiply this out. 38 times 28 is 1064. Negative 76x and negative 56x and plus 4x squared, and then times x, which is the height. Then we can combine these, so we get 1064 minus and 76, and 56 is 132, so negative 132x, and 4x squared times x, and I multiplied by the x, distributive property, and 1064x minus 132x squared plus 4x cubed, and then I just wrote it in descending powers, and there's my volume. So I think that part was pretty straightforward. You just had to be careful with your numbers and multiplying out. And then we want to take the derivative, and that's not too difficult either. That's just going to be 3 times 4 is 12x squared, 2 times 132 is 264x, and 1064 times 1. Okay, so this is my derivative. So I want to find out where it's 0, so we're going to graph it. And I guess this is where some people have some issues using the calculator. So I'll move this over a little bit like this so I can see it. Try to make sure you can see the whole calculator. And let's go. So, okay, turn it on here. And go to Y.